which subgroups in American society today are most in favor of and which are most opposed to same-sex marriage. The issue of same-sex marriage certain to be an important one in the upcoming presidential campaign. It's already been talked about in the debates that have been held so far. Where does the American public stand? Let's look at the numbers. Latest survey, same-sex marriage, same rights as traditional marriage. Should that be valid or not? Well, the American public remains divided, with a slight majority still saying no, it should not be valid. 53 not valid, 46 should be valid. There has been some change over time in that. 2/3 of Americans said that same-sex marriage should not be valid, so there's clearly been a swing towards more liberal views of same-sex marriage, but not to the point where a majority in our latest survey says that it should be valid. There are huge differences in views of legal same-sex marriage by a variety of characteristics we can look at. Look at the difference between conservatives and liberals, virtual mirror image. If you're conservative in America, you're highly likely to say that same-sex marriage should not be valid. If you describe yourself as liberal, you're highly likely to say that it should. Same type of pattern when we look at Republicans versus Democrats, although not quite as extreme. Over 80% of Republicans say same-sex marriage should not be valid. 60% of Democrats, roughly, say that it should. One other point, and this is no great surprise, there is a strong relationship between church attendance and views of same-sex marriage. Those who tell us in the survey that they attend church very frequently, 74% opposed to same-sex marriage. Among those who tell us in the survey that they seldom or never attend church, a majority say same-sex marriage should be valid. One final point in our annual update on attitudes towards homosexuality, we have seen a big change in a very core question, which Gallup first started asking back in the 70s. Should homosexual relations be legal or not? That's the question that was asked in June of '77. At that point, it broke even. 43% yes, 43% no. The rest said they didn't know. Fast forward to today, just ask the question again. A clear majority, 59% of Americans on this issue, legality of homosexual relations, say yes, indeed, they should be legal. Join us again tomorrow for an update from a brand new Gallup poll. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup Poll with Democracy on Demand. Take the daily briefing with you. Search for Gallup at the iTunes Music Store.